Let's take a look at the use of English Part 4. Part 4 is the keyword transformation exercise. In this exercise there are 6 sentences. Each question has an original sentence and a keyword which cannot be changed, which is why it's called the keyword transformation exercise. You can use a minimum of 2 words or a maximum of 5 words in each of the gaps. If you want to use a contraction like don't, that is counted as 2 words. The score for this exercise is 0, 1 if it's partly correct and 2 if it's a fully correct answer. Now we'll see what it looks like. We can see some instructions at the beginning of the exercise and an example. Our example here is the word driven, and as we have said already, you cannot change this word. So using the word driven, we can complete the gap with were driven into town by. And there's an example of one of the questions which we will look at shortly. In the gap for the sentence, we can only have a maximum of 5 words. As a reminder again that if you use a contraction, it is 2 words. So how do we do this? Let's take a look at our example here. So what we need to decide is what information is important in the first sentence. In other words, what do they want us to change? And here the information is this idea of can't wait to hear something. Then we also look at the second sentence to see if there's any extra information to help us here. In this situation, using is in the sentence tells us the sentence is probably going to be a continuous form. So clearly we need an expression which means excited, because that's the meaning of can't wait to hear, and we also need to use the word forward. This expression is to look forward to. Now we just put it in the correct form, and our answer is looking forward to hearing. Let's look at another example. Here's a second question, and the word in this case is not. We look at our first sentence to see what information is important, and it's clear that it's a comparative sentence. In our second sentence we can see the word as, and that tells us we probably need to use the other comparative form. Because the first sentence is a comparative and we have as in the second sentence, we probably need another comparative form. And this is this structure, as plus an adjective plus as. So the correct answer is not as expensive as. And because the original sentence was in the past tense, the full answer is was not as expensive as.